Unbelievable. Unbelievable. My stream anniversary and I started out muted. That's like me in a nutshell. Like 7 years on Twitch and still starting out with being muted. Hey, at least I can catch it really quickly now, though, you know? Some things never change, clearly. It's honestly, what happens is just every time I restart my computer, the gate goes to like 50%, and so I have to like adjust the gate. Anyway, my point is I forgot I turned my computer off last night because I came in and turned it back on earlier this morning. Congrats on the 7 years. Thank you. 7 years. What a crazy ride. Hello, Captain Hindsight. You have any philosophical questions for me today? What's up, Synagogue? Twitchiversary, Gary, Vevictus, hello. Starevs. Alright. We are going to do some chatting for a little while. And then we'll play some Hearthstone, and I have decided that I will finally play Skyrim, and I will play it this Friday. So, in celebration of streaming. Congrats, nerd. Thank you. Nick Show with the 900 bits. Thanks, man. Thank you. That was a weird... man. That was weird. Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. I hope your headache feels a bit better. I'm so sorry about that. What's up, Jay Chosen? Kim Cheese, thank you. How's your day going? What's up, Legion Lion? It's going well. How are you doing? Yeah, I've never played Skyrim before, and Bella has always wanted me to play it, as well as other members in the community, so I will start it on Friday, and we'll see how we go. But I felt like I should give a little bit of a time announcement so people know when I'm gonna do that. What up, Shahangry? Beagle7. Sorry if I missed anybody. Donard, what's up, Donard? I woke up today, did my ab workout, and 32 push-ups. Nice. Good for you. I don't think Friday will be enough to beat it. Probably not. I'm gonna start it on Friday. See how it go. We need Bella Cam in the corner reacting to you playing. I know. I've already said I'm gonna do it, but I did kind of want her to be here, but maybe she can join the stream. I expect Allie to do the shouts IRL. What do you mean? It took you around 150 hours last time. Like the main storyline. Okay, well, I'm gonna start it, so you get the experience of seeing me play Skyrim, but I don't know if I'll finish it, I suppose, in the one day. Bella's in Portugal for 2 months. Yes. For your AMA, thank you, Acthelion, nice to see you. Why have you spent 7 years on Twitch when most of it involved having to see Nick? The Ek and Nick, I don't even know what you call it. It's not really a feud. The Acthelion and Nick show banter, playful banter, is something that I will hold near and dear to my heart for the rest of my life, Ek. I hope you know this. It will always be in my memory of streaming. Rivalry? Sure, we'll say rivalry. If you rush main story, it will take you around 40 hours still. Okay. Okay, yeah, well, we're gonna start it on Friday. And then we'll see how we go. Yeah, she's in Portugal, Kim Cheese. She is in Madeira. Ooh, jeez. Nick actually convinced me to have a glass of wine for this experience. I never drink on stream, and I'm not gonna have more than one glass of wine, so it's fine. But I have not had a glass or a drink of alcohol on stream since, like, I don't know, 6 years ago. Oh my god, one glass, drunk alley soon. One glass is not... There's something floating in my glass. Hold on. Second. Okay. Bring the whole bottle. No, it was a piece of the cork. It was a little cork piece. We're good. We're fine. But is it Madeira wine? It is not Madeira wine. It's I don't know. It's a Cabernet Sauvignon, and I don't really remember. It was fun. Yeah, it's just the cork. It was not too bad. Yo, Ravenspawn got a gifted sub. Let's do it. All right. Thanks for watching my channel enough to get a gifted sub. Hang tight. Purchase is processing. Nice. There we go. Bring in the bottle. Da, da, da. What else will go wrong today? We need a poll. I know. I started out the stream muted, and I'm like, that is just me in a nutshell. 7 years on Twitch, and can't get it right, but it's fine. It's okay. There is secretly a TwitchCon 2023 invitation in the glass. Yeah, what do you all think of TwitchCon potentially being in Vegas? You're muted. I'm not muted. I'm not muted. I can see the little audio bar, okay? I missed oh, DeFaz with the 67 months. 3 cheers for 7 years. Here, DeFaz, I will cheers you. Cheers. Thank you so much for the 67 months and all of the years of support and helping me moderate the channel. It's crazy to think that you were just in college when you, or actually, were you in high school? You must, I mean, I've been here for 7 years, so you must have still been in high school, right? And then into college, and now you've graduated. Isn't that wild? That is so crazy. Does Vegas have any water left? Yeah, the water thing is a little scary with Vegas. Oh my god, I remember when I tried to get my kids menu. Yeah. Like, I've been streaming long enough to have some of my community members be in high school, to college, to graduation. Like, that's really wild. Getting old. It's fine. So I'll let you know, Ixmeek. I'm going to Vegas for the first time on Friday. Oh, that's exciting, Parkanian. Who doesn't love Vegas? I actually know a decent amount of people that don't like Vegas. I feel like it's kind of how you do it. Parkanian, if you need some recommendations, we can certainly help you out there. And thank you for saying congrats. Yeah, I mean, I think Vegas is like a giant playground, right? So there's many different ways to enjoy it, just depending on your taste of activities. But I would say my favorite thing is that I'm a really big food person. Like, food is such a source of enjoyment. Like, at least going out to restaurants in like other cities that I don't normally go to and experiencing the food is really fun for me. And Vegas has some of literally the best food in the world. They ship it in every single day, like, because it's just a huge attraction, right? So you can find some really, really great food there. My brother goes to Vegas for the food and the climbing. Yeah, there's Red Rocks. Actually, I don't know about if that's specifically where the climbing is, but it's got some really cool outdoor stuff as well. Like, it's not just strip clubs and gambling, you know? There's something for everyone there. But if TwitchCon actually is in Vegas next year, I think it will be really cool. Like, I'm excited for it. I love San Diego, but I think that Vegas is like made for conventions. Like, it's probably I don't know, is it the #1 place in the US that people host conventions? It might be, you know, so it's got the housing and the activities for people to go do stuff and fun things. Open stream, strip clubs, and gambling. I said there's many things beyond strip clubs in gambling. Oh, you live in Vegas by Summerlin. Nice. I was thinking about moving to Vegas, and Summerlin is where I would probably move. Or Henderson. Either one. But I kind of like Summerlin. I don't know. I don't know if I'll actually move there, but if I were to, I would maybe go around that area. If I could domesticate and keep any animal in the world, which animal would you keep as your pet? Wow. If I could domesticate any animal... Probably like a tiger. Yeah. A big cat. I already have my small cats. I would probably go big cat. Panda. I mean, I would go. I'm thinking about it from a practical standpoint, and I feel like I don't want something that shits all over the place. Like I've had bunnies, I've had chinchillas, hamsters. Like I've had animals that don't really control their bowels, and foxes are very cute as well. And so I don't like having to.
Great food, fancy and cheap, sporting events, outdoorsing.
Hold on. I will get to the subs in just 1 second. Let me finish this train of thought, and then we'll go to it. I don't like when the animal has to be caged as well. Like, again, I've had bunnies and parrots and things like that. So if I find that I like that dogs and cats can just roam around the house and they can come love me when they're ready on their own terms. So I feel like I would pick an animal like a big jaguar or a tiger that could just kind of roam around and also like protect me. Like, that's one thing that I do like about dogs a little bit more than cats, is that I feel safer with a dog around, because if someone were to break in and like try and kill me, I don't think my cats would do shit, but a dog would probably at least alert because they can bark and then maybe, you know, defend me. And I feel like a tiger or a jaguar would probably defend me. Anyway, final answer. There we go. Foxes are adorable though. Okay, Classic Games, thank you so much for the 23 months. Vegas has it all. Music shows, great food, fancy and cheap. Sporting events, outdoorsing, absolutely. Yeah, I like that you said fancy and cheap, because there's like a huge range of like, you can go to a Michelin star restaurant or you can get really good food that's not that expensive as well. So yeah, there's something for everybody. Impatient Penguin, thank you very much for the 41 months. Hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you for all of those months of support. And Luvrissa, thank you so much for rating me. I hope you had a nice stream. Thank you for sharing your community with me. Yes, I will play some Hearthstone a little bit later. Cats would join the killer. No, I'm like really, really confident that if Willow was 5 times her size, she would not kill me. And there's plenty of evidence like of people that have rescued tigers from the wild because they can't live on the wild or whatever, and like the tigers and lions like really love their person, so I'm pretty convinced she wouldn't kill me. Jaguars are super chad. Just look at one picture of them compared to a cheetah. Yeah, I hope you get a jaguar. Also, happy 7-year anniversary again from the Louvre crew. Oh, thank you so much for the raid. Famous last words. Oh, and someone got a gifted sub. Oh, Camel Zemus, that was you. Okay, hold on 1 sec. I got you. Sorry. Whenever it's like the beginning of the stream, I feel like there's all the stimulus. Gotta catch up everything, so my bad. But Camel Zemus, thanks for watching my channel enough to get a gifted sub. Welcome back to the Red Dragonflight. Alright, let me go back and see what else I missed. Thanks for anyone that said congrats on 7 years. I appreciate it. Capybara seems like an exceptionally chill animal. I did actually hang out with a capybara in Japan. There was a cafe, like an animal cafe type of thing, and they had a capybara there. I love their round ears, yeah. Alright, to know how to grow old is the master work of wisdom and one of the most difficult chapters in the great art of living. Thank you, wise mystical tree. What else did I miss? Oh, my brother, oh yeah, okay, I got you. All right, we're good. We're caught up. Yo, Exaven with the gifted subs. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you, Exaven. Draculaic, Mashy, Nastas, Baby Perigosa. Nerix sign. They're hard today. It's the one sip of wine, man. It's so orange and Jai Zero. Welcome to the Red Dragonflight. Thank you so much, Exaven, for the gifted subs. It's very kind of you. Happy anniversary, Ali. Thank you, XD. Thank you. I hope you're having a nice day. Oh my gosh, I know. 7 years. Copy a cafe, booking a flight. Yeah, there was a fennec fox there. And I think we went because of the naked, no, not naked mole rats, meerkats. There was a little cafe, animal cafe thing in Japan, and Bella's always really loved meerkats, like Meerkat Manor, all that stuff. So we went for Bella, and then at the Meerkat Cafe, they also had a capybara and a fennec fox. So, congrats on 7 years. Ever feel you had to switch games for a while, even though maybe your regulars were apprehensive? Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I've gone through periods of time where I've stopped playing my main game to, kind of save my mental. And in that time, I, absolutely had to make a command, why no Hearthstone kind of thing. Because you get the question that much if you play something that's not your main game. But I will say my regulars here do kind of beg me to play other games. I would say like the casual regulars that, tune in for the Hearthstone, they definitely say, why no Hearthstone? But for the people that'll probably watch regardless of the content, yeah, they're like, play this game, Ellie. But yeah, I mean, over the course of 7 years, I've mostly played Hearthstone, but, there's been a couple times that I, played Magic for a few months exclusively. I think TFT lasted like 6 months. I think TFT lasted quite some time, where I wasn't playing any Hearthstone at all. And, those breaks obviously, like, made less money in those breaks, and, because had less viewers, less sponsorships, and that kind of stuff. But sometimes I feel like you have to save yourself from burnout and do what you need to do for mental, and then you come back, and I found that the times that I did come back to Hearthstone, I had like an appreciation for it and everything. So I found you during a Magic stint, yes, and I do have a lot of love for those games. I miss playing them, but like I said, now that I know how to play, I can always come back to them. But I'm still young, but kind of old for 7 years. Well, I'm not 7 years old. I've been streaming for 7 years, but yeah, we will get to some Hearthstone later today. Disneyland stream one. I did stream myself going to Disneyland once. That was fun. I kind of missed the IRL streams, but the problem was it was so expensive to keep up the data plan for the backpack. It was like $400 a month or something. I'm like, that's like my health insurance, So if you were an IRL streamer that was making use of, yeah, no, it was expensive, dude. It was like 2 different, hold on. We had to have 2 different data plans. Like one was Verizon, one was AT&T, and they both were like $200 each. And we didn't keep it going for that long because we found that it wasn't worth the cost. But for a few months there, it was like $400 a month. Sounds cheap compared to the ones I've looked at. Honestly, it might even have been slightly more. I can't remember the exact amount, but it was probably in the 400 to 500 range. And so while I enjoyed that Disneyland stream, or we did VidCon, we live streamed VidCon, that was fun too. It just wasn't worth it unless you're like actually an IRL streamer. 600. Yeah, it might have pushed closer to 600. It takes so much stream income to justify that, for sure. So I still have the backpack, and I can stream with it from Wi-Fi, but usually Wi-Fi isn't good enough if I was walking around a theme park. But I really just feel like phone streaming might be able to get there eventually. Like perhaps, I mean, how sick would it be? I mean, I haven't tried to live stream from my phone in a really long time, but imagine just being able to live stream with your cell phone, like in Disneyland. I feel like that would be really cool. Should we play Fall Guys now? I haven't played Fall Guys in a minute, actually. No, I won't play Fall Guys today. But wow, I kind of forgot about Fall Guys. We were doing a lot of little Alicoin tournaments with Fall Guys. When 5G gets better, it might be a thing. Yeah. All the streamers IRL gambling at TwitchCon 2023. I'm not a great gambler because I just think I'm unlucky and feel like I have what is that? Oh my god. That is like a weird, do you see what is going on with, I mean, it's like the plant is getting picked up by the green screen, but what's on top of the plant? Do I have like Hearthstone up or something? Sorry, is anyone seeing this? An anomaly? Like, if I take the green screen off, you can see that it's just green, but at the same time, like, what is this brown thing? Like, what? It must be a game that's up in the background. Ghost in the house. Glitch in the Matrix. Okay, well, we're gonna turn it off for now and just leave. That's so weird. Hello, Nicola Gay. How are you doing? It's the spirit of the Venus. It's the soul of the plant, perhaps. Honestly, I have really neglected this plant. I feel super bad about it. I was on such a plant kick in 2020. You know, lockdown times. I started planting so many things in my garden and getting houseplants, and I just feel like as we sort of came out of the lockdown period, I started to neglect my plants. So, well, yeah. I was gonna say something, and now I forgot. I think it was on the, God, the plant. What were we talking about before the plant distracted me? God damn it. It's fine. It'll come back to me. You lost $20 in roulette in Vegas and cut my losses. Yeah, I've started playing Ultimate Texas Hold'em last time last time I was in Vegas, and I had fun doing that. So actually, last time I was in Vegas, I kind of did okay with the gambling, but generally speaking, I'm pretty unlucky. And I'm just not quite comfortable with losing money on gambling. Like, I understand that I'm paying for the experience, but my rational brain is just like, eh. But I felt like Ultimate Texas Hold'em was a little bit more of like I'm playing a game as opposed to roulette or something where I'm just like throwing away money. Going broke in Vegas, yep. We were talking about streaming backpacks. Yeah. It was sort of a random thought, maybe related to something we were talking to. It might come back around, but what is the average speed of an adult giraffe? I have no idea. Backpack, yes. Yeah. I mean, I do think we got some fun streams out of it, so I don't completely regret it, but after a certain point, we were like, we gotta stop this. We didn't leave it going for that long. So, is the streaming backpack a JanSport backpack? It is not a JanSport. Congrats, Ali. You and Trump helped ease me back into the world of Hearthstone and Twitch, and I'm grateful for it. Oh, you're an excellent player and streamer. That's very kind of you to say. Thank you, Velstorm. Oh, I haven't seen Trump in a while. Trump was how I started learning Hearthstone. I watched his Trump teachings. I've always been like so studious. Like when I started getting into Hearthstone, I would like take notes. You know, like I might have thrown them away recently because I'm trying to purge my life here of unnecessary shit that I don't need with sentimental value. But like I have like little notebooks that have notes about like League of Explorers or, you know, how constructing decks. Like I've got really old notebooks of my writings from those early days of Hearthstone. And I feel like I gotta get rid of them at some point. No, just because they're not doing anything, they're just taking, that's a historical piece of epicness. Well, that's why I don't want to get rid of it, because I'm like, this is sentimental to me, you know? Imagine you're 60 and you find them. That's what I'm saying. But currently, it's just like, if you do that too many times, then you just have a shitload of junk. I know, I need to take photos of it and then get rid of stuff. That's what I said I was going to do is just start taking photos of everything that is memorable, and then it's good enough, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, I'll never forget meeting Trump for the first time. I did that Dino Dash thing, and he was like, "I looked at your YouTube channel," and he was like, "Humble beginnings." And I was like, that was back in 2016, and it was good memories. Yeah, I'll never forget that. And I was like, I learned Hearthstone from this guy, but it's fine. The channel evolved with time. Then what would be put in Museum of Ali? Well, I don't know if I'll have a museum of myself, but I can at least take pictures of things. I've always felt like scrapbooking, like I'm never gonna do it, but I think that the concept of scrapbooking is kind of interesting because you can create like a little story. Like if you like cut a piece of like a t-shirt, you know, and then I don't know. It sounds kind of fun if I had, you know, random like time on my hands that I could dedicate to scrapbooking, but I feel like I gotta do other things. Younger Ali used to be so cool. Yeah. Current Ali sucks. Just kidding. Just kidding. Self-love. Grandchildren finding grandma's Hearthstone notes in the attic. Yeah. I haven't ever utilized an attic. Like, I feel like I've seen so many cool movies of where you can, like, actually go up in the attic and it's, like, a whole room. Like, I don't think I've ever had that, sadly. And same thing with a basement. Like, I really just want an attic and a basement. Like, I do think we have an attic-ish type of thing, but it's certainly not, like, a whole room. Like, you know in, Christmas Vacation, the movie, obviously, where Clark goes upstairs and, like, he can, like, sit and watch the stuff? We watched that movie a lot when I was younger. Anyway, I don't have that kind of attic. It's just crawl space. Basements are fire. Basements seem like such a good time. Yeah, it's like a cave. Oh my stars, did Ali just reference Christmas Vacation? I'm so happy right now. Yeah, I'm deprived of a lot of movies, but I have seen some. My parents just always put that on, so I know that movie quite well. Basements are scary. They are, but I feel like I am no longer. Well, I was gonna say I feel like I'm no longer like afraid of the dark, but I guess it would depend if I thought like there could be a real threat. You know, like if I was walking down a dark alleyway, then yeah, fuck yeah, you know, I'm scared of other humans, but I don't really think I'm scared of ghosts or things like that. So I feel like basements I would be chill with for the most part. Thoughts on Tom Brady's retirement? I don't have anything to say. I don't really. Football's never been one that I gravitate towards, so I don't really know much about his retirement or Tom Brady and sports ball. I can enjoy sports, but I don't have an opinion really. Sorry. Is he going to start golfing now? Maybe. Imposter confirmed. The real Ali has never seen a movie. I have seen movies. I just haven't seen that many of them. The Griswolds are alive and well in Ali's mind. I love this. Yes. Margot and Todd. He's like, I don't know Margot. I have a friend named Margot. I can't wait to drop that line someday with her. Oh, the classic Ali doesn't see movies. I just have seen movies multiple times. Like, I think that was the problem, is that I never tried to seek more out because I wound up just rewatching. This is why I've seen Lord of the Rings like a million times, because I just kept rewatching it. So, new chatter, got any pets? Hello, new chatter. Yes, I have 2 cats. Poe and Willow. And then my little sister lives with me, and she has a cat as well. So I have a nephew. And my mom's dog, Mika, is a Shiba Inu, and she's also with us here as well. So we have 4 total animals in the house currently. They are adorable kittens. I wonder if I could go grab one. This is a rare occurrence where I actually have Poe. Like, Poe's almost, he's so hard to get sometimes. Look at the fluff. He is like, everybody loves Poe. Like, if you come to my house and you're like a new person or whatever, it's just like the people gravitate towards Poe. Because, I mean, look at him. He was napping. Look at him. The floof. Yes. He's probably mad at me. He was definitely in a deep slumber. Poe is so chill. He is really the chillest cat. Yeah. Like, with new people, he doesn't like run. He doesn't get scared. He's just like, sup. He's also Mr. Cool. Yeah. He's my cool bro. Poe bro. He's about to fall right back asleep. I'm sorry, Popo. He's like, what the fuck, Mom? Why'd you wake me up? He looks chill as hell. He's super chill. Yeah, he's honestly, like, he's close to a perfect cat. His Poe's downfall is that he's a little bit of an asshole. Like, you know, cats can be assholes. Poe kind of leans to that category a little bit. Not with humans, but with the other cats. So, he's kind of a jerk sometimes. Like, he'll just pick on his sister for no reason, and then we have to yell. He's like a chill asshole, yeah. But he's nice to other humans, which is I guess good. So I don't want to block Poe, but I also am kind of like, okay. He's so fluffy. He's so photogenic. He really is. All the other animals like look away when I'm trying to take a picture of them, but Poe will straight pose. He'll just like look into the camera and hold the position, and then he'll do like another move and look into the camera. I could make money off of that cat, I'm telling you. He could be famous, but it's fine. I won't exploit my cat. Not that if you do that with your animals, you're exploiting that. But I'm just... Anyway, moving on. You must play Skyrim. I don't know anything about Skyrim, really, so he's trained. He's trained to be a photogenic boy, yes. Someone said, do you ever reminisce on the old days of Twitch, like when Hearthstone was a really big game with 4 Cinemas and Trump? I mean, I think about those days sometimes, but I don't really live too much in the past, honestly. Like, sometimes I think about the fact that, like, wow, Hearthstone used to like really be like top 4 on the game in the game categories. Like, it had so many viewers, and I was just starting out at that time. And yeah, I mean, I used to watch like, yeah, Reynad and Forsen, Leah, Dear Nadia, Hafu. Like, there was a lot of people that played Hearthstone back in that time. But yeah, so I guess think life coach. I think about it a little bit, but I don't really spend that much time thinking about the past, really. So, Heroes of Warcraft. Yes, it did used to be called Heroes of Warcraft.
Wee wee beignets.
Thank you, Altec. Did I watch Kalento's stream at the time? Yeah, I think Kalento was one of the streamers that I used for my note-taking sessions where I would like pause the video, write down my play. If I did the same play as, you know, ex pro streamer, then I would give myself a check. Like, I really tried to learn in the most studious way, and I think Kalento was one of those people that I watched, yes. So, Max Ramos was huge at the time. Will Twitch exist in 7 years? Ooh, probably. Yeah. It's hard to say. I mean, I would say yes, but will it have merged with something else? Like, I don't know. 7 years is a long time, but I would venture to say yeah. Excuse me. Legend Tater, thank you very much for the 27 months. Wee wee. Beignets. Thank you. Beignets? Beignets? Beignet. Thank you, Legend Tater. Yes, Nick is a Reynand fan. Khajiit is a cat race. Okay, got it. Yes, I've never played Skyrim before, so I don't know. Last meeting, lurk mode. Okay, goodbye, Parkanian. What do the cats get paid when on camera? Yeah, they don't get any. They get paid in, you know, living rent-free in my house and all their food and needs taken care of. Will humans... I mean, you said I don't think anything can replace Twitch if Mixer couldn't, to be honest. I mean, yeah. I think that there's just so many things that are going to change over the course of 7 years. Like, you know, the rate of advancement of technology is exponential. So I personally think that there will be a shift towards decentralization and blockchain. And in 7 years' time, like maybe it won't happen in 7 years, but I do think that maybe decentralized platforms might see success. And so maybe Twitch won't. Like, I just feel like there's a lot of variables, or like with, you know, AI, like who knows? Like there might be something that exists in like a decade that we can't even really conceive of right now because of how things could potentially change. So yeah, I do think Twitch will exist, but I think by that time a better live streaming option might come about, unless Twitch really adapts and does something differently. So I don't know. And YouTube as well, like I'm not sure. Will humans exist in 7 years? Yes. Knock on wood. I don't want to jinx myself. YouTube is a way better competitor than Mixer, though. Yeah, did Mixer really ever have a chance? That's the question. Can't wait for the 10 unskippable ads. Sorry. Will Friday be the first time you play Skyrim? Yes, it will. I've never played it before. Choose wisely in your prediction, Allie. If humans don't exist, that would be very embarrassing. Yes, all the observers in that world without humans, I will be ridiculed. Hearthstone will come eventually. I'm still deciding, Cinnamon Chair. I'm still deciding. Someone asked if I've played Marvel Snap. Yes, I actually played some Marvel Snap last night. I tried out the new battle mode with my friend Desi, and it was just really late at night because Desi lives in Bangkok, so I streamed at like 4 o'clock to 9:30. So, and I never streamed that late. The whole push for the ad incentive campaigns just made me get a Twitch specific ad blocker. Shrug. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna. Yeah, like you do you know. I've always said to people the best option if you want to avoid the ads on Twitch is, well, Yeah, I mean, obviously there's just ad blocker, but Twitch Turbo is pretty lit, I gotta say. If you watch, it's worth it if you watch a lot of Twitch, in my opinion. But if you only really tune into like one or two streamers, then, you know, subscribing to their channel is nice because obviously that's a way to support them. But I'm not gonna judge you if you use ad blocker. It's all good. Okay. What is that wine? This is a Cabernet Sauvignon. I have not had a glass of alcohol on stream in like 5-6 years, but Nick convinced me for my 7-year anniversary I can have one. I should have one glass of wine in celebration. What's your favorite memory of a stream you did? Oh man, a favorite memory. Okay, well, I think it's too out there to pick one. I don't think I can narrow it down to one, but a favorite memory, I guess we can go over a few. I don't know if this really counts, but I will always say that being a part of the Jack Ryan experience was so fucking cool. Like, that was truly one of the coolest things I've ever done. It was a sponsorship thing, but basically they had 3 streamers participate in this like live action puzzle, but there were actors. Like, it was all for promotion of the new season of Jack Ryan, and it was me and 2 other streamers, and we like, it was like an escape room sort of, kind of. So we were like playing things and figuring out puzzles and stuff like that, but they hired like a whole team of actors to play out the scenes. And like, these were Hollywood style. I mean, they're not A-list actors, but I'm saying I live in LA, so all the people that they hired were like really good actors. And it was like being on a movie set. There were all these trucks around, and there was, you know, like food catering. Anyway, it was just this giant production, and I was like really lucky to have been a part of it. And we won, and it was an interactive thing, so chat helped me solve the puzzles, and I won because you guys are amazing and a bunch of strategy gamers, so I feel like we took it very seriously. Chat helped. Chat did help. I mean, they did also kind of troll me a little bit, but I had my eye on the prize. We were not memeing around, and we wound up winning. That's a nice way to call us nerds. Yeah, I mean, hey, if you are, then so am I. Like, I was very into it. Chat troll. Anyway, so that's one of my favorite memories, I suppose. People thought you won all that money too. Oh, no. Yeah, it was like a fake heist where it was like $69,000 or whatever. No, I didn't win $69,000. Got paid a little bit to be a part of it, but no, not that much. Yeah, the police, getting spotted was not fun. So that was probably one of the worst. Unscoped, RPG Prince, Tio, Plausibly Sane, Meth, Ambition, and Ixzeus. Welcome to the Red Dragonflight. Thank you so much, Baines, for the 7 gifted subs. Happy 7 years. 7 subs for 7 years. Thank you very much. How about when we turned Discord into Milk Cord? Yes, there was a period of time where my Discord was all turned into milk themed. Yeah. It's good times. Oh man, I mean, there's just been so many good things over the years. Like, a lot of my 24-hour streams are probably up there in terms of, and hello, Seawing. Probably my favorite memories. There's something really cozy about 24-hour streams. It's like you're going on a journey with your community to get through it, and people will come in and say hi. They'll go do their work day. They'll fall asleep, and they'll come back the next day, and you're like, oh my god, you're still streaming. So I feel like all of those have probably been some of my favorite memories which is funny because you'd think if they were some of my favorite, I would want to do it again, but I really don't want to do another 24-hour stream. They're so hard. Like, and in all of those streams, I felt ill. You know, like at the end of the last one, I felt so sick, and I went outside, and I just like started breathing really heavily. And if you know anything about breath work, like breath work is a real thing. Like you can absolutely get high off of oxygen just based on how you breathe. Oh my god! Nicola Gay with the gifted subs. 77 subs. What? Oh my god. Wow. Shit, man. Thank you so much, Nicola Gay with the 77 subs. What number are you at this like let's see, Nicola Gay is at 87. My goodness gracious me. Oh, that's actually no, that's just for today though. Wow. Thank you so much. Welcome everyone to the Red Dragonflight that got us my goodness. Yeah, Nicola Gay has been like a huge gifter this past month, so I really can't thank you enough. Wow. 271 in total. Woof! Sheesh! Sheesh. My goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay, well I was explaining getting high off of oxygen. Read them all. Should I read them all? Okay. I can't tell if you guys like the chat names or not. S-Strife, Haste, Lacomo, Captain Crunch, Camelzol, Nono Sono Tommy, Hope Fist, Quell, Kadul, Quang, Modrek, Hobbit for Life, Piatek, Headsprain, GL455, Imp is Not, Laser Mike, K Taco, Sneaky Snake, Shaun of a New Age, Recourse, Acer, Gacha Feed, Roval, Carlson, Lentil, Nobble, Crimson, Saku. Whew, getting through them. Oloran, Killer, Doodle, Lavish, Sassied, Dalix, Wicked, Tiger, Souls, Emit, Ricardo, Smasher. Oh my god, I'm not blinking my contacts. Cyrillian, It's Jula, Sub7, Durara. Oh my god, I'm not even close. Guys, Code, Dunda, Nickday, Shadow Eater, Suaveman, Bitter Cup, Things Rager, Instructor, Hashtag Winnin', Slothman, Shermick, Onia, Math, Raftag, Moffeb, Math3, Stud Muffin, Wombat King, Viper, Igvelian, Demon Hunter, Air Kugal, Lopping Coning, Bananas, Catzilla, Auto Worst, Agonarch, Aurelio, 6Hell16, Arn Baron, Thunderthane, and Ice Fist. Welcome to the Red Dragonflight. Okay, we did it. We read them all off. Congrats, King's Rager, you got one. Yes, Recapture the Rapture. I've actually read some of that. Goes into details about how breathing can induce a high state. Yeah, breathwork, holotropic breathwork, it's a whole thing. Like, and I've been in a breathwork session where I actually was like trying to be in a breathwork session, and it is a crazy experience. And I've also been around people that have said it can induce like psychedelic kind of experiences. Anyway, oxygen, it's a hell of a drug. But during this 24-hour stream, I felt so nauseous that I went outside and I just started breathing really heavily. And then I came in and it was like, 23 hours in. So I was probably really overtired, but I was like, holy shit, I feel like high right now just after breathing oxygen. But I mean, it also could have been the sleep deprivation. Anyway, so I would say, yeah, the 24-hour stream where I played BioShock Infinite is still a fond memory to me. That was a really good one. I think my high on oxygen, it's a real thing. You can look into it. Google breathwork. I think my favorite 24-hour stream might be my second one, though. I don't know if that's when I played BioShock. No, I think I played BioShock on the first one. My second one was when I played PUBG. I played PUBG for the first time, and I just could not get the controls. So every time I would, like, drop from the airplane, I would fall in the water. and I had to swim to the shore. Like, I just don't have any experience playing that type of game. Like, and this was, you know, in 2016 or no, 2018 maybe. Anyway. They were all good times. I think that might have been killing Slissa during that 24-hour stream too. Yeah, yeah. So those were some good memories. All right, this hair is doing some weird thing. Thank you for your creativity. I've been watching you on Twitch for a long time. Your fan from Russia, Alexei. Good luck with everything. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you for watching my channel. Appreciate that. Honestly, it's still hard as fuck to land in that game. Yeah, so I was screwed from the get-go. And I was always falling in the water and having issues. Anyway, those are some of my favorite memories so far. But I mean, there's been some really great ones throughout time. I would say overall, like, I really love the chatting streams and getting a chance to, like, talk to my community. It's a little bit harder to multitask with playing a game and stuff like that. Sleep denial is a torture method. Yeah? So cruel, it's against the Geneva Law, yet streamers do it to themselves all the time. Yeah. I mean, I think 24 hours you're okay. I mean, I was fine. It takes a couple days to recover. I'm not saying it's the healthiest thing in the world, but as long as you don't have like a pre-existing condition or something like that, I think you'll be okay. But it is possible that with time and age, like, I don't know if I'll ever do one ever again. Maybe. But I'm getting older, so maybe the 24-hour streams are not. Yeah, I don't know. They're fun though. Yesterday we were talking about how we found Slissa on her stream, and like 5 people said it was you. Yeah, no, I mean it was it's cool how the community, like, if you inspire someone to get into streaming and then there's overlap between communities, it totally helps people discover you and stuff like that. So 12 hours. Yeah, 12 hours is still pretty tough. But it's much more doable than 24. 20-hour stream for 30th birthday, perfect. Oh, could I even do it? Maybe. Just crack a window for air and do it for 16 and just go to sleep like a normal person. Yeah, I feel like you get a similar effect if you go for 16 hours. What? Some people are freaking wild with sleep. Zizaran streamed for 500 plus hours in a month. That is absurd. He barely slept. Dude, I will say that is that as I'm going on through life here, like, I do enjoy my sleep. Sleep when you're dead, I always say. I used to be that kind of person. I absolutely said, I'll sleep when I'm dead. But I realized that I will probably die sooner if I don't prioritize my sleep. Have any of you read the book, Why We Sleep? So, there's a lot of good little nuggets of information in there. And basically, long story short, we need sleep. What made me start streaming on Twitch? Guess I graduated college and I really wanted to pursue something in entertainment, and I found Hearthstone before I graduated, and I was made aware that Twitch streaming was a thing that people did and made a career out of, and I just thought it sounded really fun and cool. And yeah, I mean, I think growing up, like, I always wanted to. It's weird. Like, I couldn't handle public speaking in the slightest, but I still wanted to, like, be an actor or, like, do something entertainment wise. And so I was like, I can stay home and just be in front of my computer playing games, but still entertain people. That sounds pretty lit. So I think I just liked the idea of it, and it sounded like fun. And then I guess I just went for it and started to grow a community. I studied advertising and public relations and writing and rhetoric. Ba-ba-bum. I recommend Why We Sleep to everyone. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hi, Allie. Longtime viewer, first time chatter. Congrats on 7 years. How are you? So cool. Hello, chatter that has never said anything. How are you doing today? I'm just kidding. Yes, senpai, I know. Turning 30, crazy. Hard style. Blah, blah, blah. Howard style now and a future blink. From year to year, I like your streams even more. I definitely do fluctuate in my phases in life, that's for sure. But I am definitely in the K-pop. Didn't answer the question. How am I? I'm not cool. But thank you for thinking so. Ox, you might have missed the conversation, but I think it's almost confirmed. I don't actually know if it is confirmed, but there's a good chance that TwitchCon is going to be in Vegas next year. And I think it is the same weekend as when we were young. So, TwitchCon and then party when we were young. Oh, sounds kind of cool. Oh my god, Eric Prydz. Dude, I love Eric Prydz. Okay, I know this is gonna... Okay, forgive me. I know this is... How do I explain this? I'm gonna be an annoying person talking about Coachella for a second, but Blackpink and Eric Prydz are on the same night of Coachella. First world problems. It's totally fine. I'm just grateful to be going, but when you go to music festivals, there's the heartbreak of conflicts a little bit. But yeah, Eric Prydz is doing his holo show, his hologram show. You're such a West Coast person. I know. Sorry. And it's the same night as Blackpink, and I'm like 99% sure that they're going to be put up against each other. And I have always wanted to see Eric Prydz, specifically this song. It's like a bucket list. I have a bucket list of songs I need to see live, and this is on the list. But I will favor Blackpink. Just be in two places at once. No, I can't miss Blackpink. I'm gonna camp. Like I'm gonna be there a few sets beforehand in my Blackpink outfit, ready to scream, Blackpink in your area! Like, I'm going to be very dedicated to it. Oh, Spotify isn't up. But this means I probably will miss Eric Prydz, which makes me a little sad, but it's fine. My favorite song of all time. Can you really pick just one? I would say The Cave by Mumford & Sons is probably, like, if I had to, oh god, I don't know. I will read you off. Yeah, The Cave by Mumford & Sons is really, really an important song to me. And also, I Will Follow You Into the Dark by Death Cab. Mr. Brightside by The Killers. I have like two categories, those. I have like my EDM favorite songs, and then my non-EDM favorite songs. Little Talks by of Monsters and Men. Cosmic Love by Florence and the Machine. New Slang by The Shins. And Dissolve Me by Alt J. Yeah, I can't pick, man. I can't pick. But those are some. And then if we're talking about electronic music, I don't know. It's so hard. What? No 21 Pilots songs? Well, I've only just started getting into 21 Pilots. Like, literally just started. I don't know how I didn't get into them sooner. Don't ask me. My friends were talking about them 10 years ago in college, and I just thought that they were mostly spoken word, and I'm not really the biggest spoken word person, so I kind of wrote them off. But Holding On to You is probably my favorite 21 Pilots. Yeah, and Anjunabeats. I mean, I love Above and Beyond, Sun and Moon, like that's a classic. Concrete Angel by Gareth Emery. I mean, my all-time favorite is probably a Porter song. Like Language by Porter Robinson is like one of my first EDM songs that I wound up falling in love with. Pray by Illenium. Yeah. Get Your Wish off Nurture. Divinity. Like, there's too many. There's too many. I can't pick one. Yes, Greg Blaze. It absolutely was. But you were at Red Rocks this past show, like last year? Because I don't know if we've talked about this. I forget who comes in and says this, but I was also at that show. And it was the 10-year anniversary of Language. He said that, and I was like, I died. This is my first. No way! This is the first time here on my channel. Yeah, I was at that show. Yeah. Porter's my number one. So I was at Red Rocks, and being there for the 10-year anniversary of Language is very significant to me. I have some old clips in my computer. Small World. That is a Small World. That was my first time at Red Rocks too, and I was like, I need the first Red Rocks show that I go to be a very memorable moment in my life. But yes, I've seen Illenium a few times actually. Illenium is great. Definitely, I think Illenium's in my top 3. Like Porter, Odessa, and Illenium are my top 3 electronic artists. I think I do have some clips. We can look for some old clips. Hold on. Rufus. I've never seen Rufus, but I want to see him so bad. Apparently Rufus's shows are really, really good. All right, let's see Twitch. 2020. No, I don't want streams. However, I do have the full 24-hour stream for my 2020. That's a big file. Okay. I feel like I've showed a lot of these before, though. I guess, okay, hold on. I can show the, oh, Mike Porter heard us talking about him. Wow. Came on the shuffle. Okay, let's see. How do we capture the thing? Running.
Yeah, I'm sure they took.
Hold on. All right. Let's see if we go to main monitor. This is me killing Slicer. I think this was in, I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm sure they took them. Yeah, I just keep going because the next line is coming soon. So just keep going straight as you can go.
Oh, I don't have a gun equipped! Shit! Oh my god, why can't I get it? Oh my god, I'm literally the worst shot in the world.
Okay. Go looter. Okay. Cause she went down. That means she had no friend.
Okay. How bad can I be? Jesus. Hold on. Missing. No, you're not. You haven't seen me play first-person shooters. There's a reason why I call myself a potato. No, okay. I do think there is another one though that I actually. Hold on 1 second. This is. Dude, I'm just so sad that I like lost all my clips. Like, I don't even know if these are really that great. It was the Great Purge where we had to get rid of all of our clips on Twitch. Oh, I have one from the Jack Ryan. Wait. Why is that not showing up? The heck?
Traveling, it's so expensive. Requires a lot of money. And I would love to travel.
Absolutely. Lots.
How can we make that happen?
Bribe her. You know.
I feel like if you don't know what was happening there, you don't understand. But like basically, okay, hold on one second. Oh god, why? I've lost my camera. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Bribe her. Yeah. So basically, she was like, I needed to bribe her there, and chat was telling me to bribe her. And so I actually said out loud, bribe her, as in like that was what I needed to do without actually doing the action. Yeah. It's like a habit for me to just read out what chat says. So anyway. Don't, yeah. Murdering someone with no friends, I'm sorry. That's when I started watching Allie on the Jack Ryan IRL stream. Really? That's fascinating. It's always interesting to find out when people found out about the, when they found out about the stream. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys have probably seen these clips already, but yeah, there's been some good times over the years, that's for sure. Go back to the video, oh no, and audio not in sync. It might be slightly off. Hopefully it's not too distracting, but I keep forgetting to fix it, and my audio settings get reset every time I turn off my computer, but I have a really bad habit of not turning off my computer. Looks fine. I discovered you 3 years ago today. Wow. I was in a blue shirt unpacking gifts. Wow. That's really cool. Well, happy 3 years of knowing, well, kind of knowing each other, I guess. Terry Octavio redeemed a turkey noise. The question is, how long have the turkey noises been a part of the stream? That's the question. And Draft 81, thank you so much for the 7 months. Hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. Appreciate you coming back. Oh, and Fenring for the 100 bits. Thank you. Sorry I missed that 11 minutes ago. I always, like, if I watch my stream back and I miss something, I always feel really terrible about it. Wow, I have made literally no dent on this glass of wine. Feels weird, man, to have wine at, like, 2 in the afternoon. I don't know. It's usually, like, a dinner thing. Oh, sorry to hear that, King's Rager. I used to think the turkey noise is some kind of your tick. No. I mean, like, I don't even really know where the turkey noise started. Like, Mason and I, we just... You know how when you're, like, troll-lol-lol? Like, I guess we sort of just started being, like, you know, if someone said something funny, we'd be like... And then, I don't know, it just evolved, and then the stream wanted it. I don't know why. I don't really know how we got here, but we did. So... I'm not a turkey. That's how I joined Twitch. Yeah, I mean, Twitch can be, I think Twitch is a really amazing platform to bring people all over the world together. Like, we all, you know, have such, like, being online, especially gamers, like, we spend so much time on the computer and stuff like that, and so, like, having community, because, like, it's kind of hard to make friends IRL, you know? So I feel like getting the connectivity in communities is really nice. Getting Donowald is like my thing in Allie's stream. Hello, Costa B. How's it going? What Twitch streamer do I watch the most? Honestly, my little sister. Straight up. Bella was my number one on my review for streams. But I'm not really watching a ton of Twitch right now, honestly. I guess it would probably be someone else, Hearthstone. Like, I watch Meaty stream, but honestly, Meaty and I stream kind of at the same time, so it's a little bit hard to catch his stream. But I love Asmodai, and I'll tune into Fino. But right now, like, I go in phases, but generally speaking, like, it's nice to kind of take a break. Like, if you're chatting and interacting with Twitch and being on Twitch when you're streaming, like, usually when I'm, like, done with my stream, I'm kind of over it. Whoa! Oh, I thought Bella hosted me for a second. But I feel like I wind up watching Twitch on a day more so if I didn't stream. So I guess there's something to the psychology of that. I'm more about seeking it out if I didn't stream that day. Yeah, Bella is my little sister. Is Bella your bio sister, like with the same parents? Yep, same parents. She is my actual blood little sister. Sister from another mister. No. I think we got the same dad. We look pretty similar. I would say, like, she looks like both my mom and my dad, I think. Yeah. Yep. You don't look the same at all? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? We so look like sisters. You and your sister are very similar in my opinion. I think we're like pretty similar.
Congrats on the 7 years. Happy to have been here for a small part of it, Kappa.
I sometimes confuse Bella for Ali No Cap. Mason says that he has a hard time because sometimes with the different hair now, it's a lot easier. But before Bella and I both dyed our hair, like, he's like, sometimes I'd walk into the kitchen and I was like, I don't even know if it's you or Bella. I mean, we look different, but I would say, like, we sound similar, and I mean, we're like the same height, same weight, like we're pretty similar. Asian Head, thank you very much for the 65 months. Congrats on the 7 years. Happy to be have been here for a small part of it. Oh, thank you so. I know you've been here for a very long time. What are you talking about? Thank you very much for the 65 months. Dude, some of these subs are getting absolutely insane with the length of time. Bella can get tanner than me, though. I'm low-key a little, I think I'm a little salty about that one. I think she could tan a bit better, but that's fine. I maybe have a quarter of an inch on height. I remember when Ali introduced Bella to this stream a bunch of years ago, and it was so wholesome. Yeah, she came on my stream. Yeah, I think that first spring break, she was still in high school. She came out to visit me in San Diego, and that's the same trip that she discovered Overwatch, because we introduced it to her. So, not to take credit. No, we all introduced her to Overwatch because that's when we were playing it a lot. I think she came out in 2016, and then the rest is history. So it's your fault, yes. It's because you don't go outside. Dude, Bella goes outside less than me. I wouldn't say she's currently tanner. I think she has the potential to be tanner. Fine. How many names do I remember? Like sub names? I would say that if you've been a sub for longer than... I mean, I'm pretty good with names. Like, there's not many... Like, I don't have many 6-month subs that I don't recognize someone's name. Like, maybe it takes me a few months to just commit it a little bit more to memory, but I would say that... Yeah, no, I mean, it's easier because it's like a photographic memory because I see it on the screen. So, and it's usually in the same color. So, I'm quite good at that. My favorite sub? Mason. I joined the stream in June of 2016. Boo! Boo! Boring. Okay. I don't have a favorite. I was a teen, and now I'm finishing a 6-year college. Yeah, I know, that's crazy. I was talking about that a little bit earlier. Like, DeFaz was in high school, went to college, now he's graduated, and he's been a part of the community like throughout that whole time. Mason over Bella, wow. Oh my god, don't make me choose between my sister and my partner. Hope Bella's tanning all day every day in Portugal. She probably will come back tan. Yeah, Costaby, you're an OG. You've always come in and said jokes. Funny jokes. I took a break for like half a year and I didn't expect anyone to remember me, but Ali did. Yeah, no, I remember people. I don't know. Maybe that's just the way my brain works. Like, I'm decent at remembering like birthdays and stuff like that. So I don't know. I've got good long-term memory, but bad short-term memory. If we're talking about something, and I'll be like, I'll forget 60 seconds what we're talking. So now after college, I have no jokes. It's me. I'm the joke now. It's fine. We're all that way. Rivelt, but real. Do you remember me? Yes, of course. Your original screen name was Lightning, and then you swapped on me. When people swap on me, you make it harder. But I do remember. Shadows of Change, your Tiger Zord as well, if you're still here. That's when you all throw me for a loop a little bit, is when you swap your names. But I've got a pretty good job, done a pretty good job of remembering when you change them. Yo, Ben, you took the job offer in San Diego. Yeah, I remember you came in a little while ago asking about like places to live. So you took the job. That's amazing. Congratulations. Look, I mean, San Diego, I truly think is like one of the top cities to live in the US. Like, I just think San Diego is like unmatched. So congrats. That's awesome. Costaby's continuing the sub. Thank you. Can confirm San Diego is great. I really just love it so very much. What was my first username? Chris Chillmon. I think that was your first one. See? I'm good. I remember these things. Can confirm San Diego is, yeah, it's just like the best weather, really amazing food. What else do you need besides that? No, I'm just kidding. Lively. It's like there's a good amount of, like, coming from someone who grew up in like a nice town in Florida where everyone was like above the age of 65, you know, there's like younger things happening. It gets concerts. That's a big one for me. When is my birthday? It's okay. I'm not gonna. I can't remember everything. I'm sorry. Exaven, tell me one more time, and I will commit it to memory. I know Maelstroms is in October. I will say that I lack a little bit on remembering the community members' birthdays, just because there's a lot. Check the Discord bot. I don't know how do you interact with the Discord bot? Like, I don't know how to add people's birthdays. I don't understand. How do you get the smell of the elderly out of your nostrils? What? Hey, not all old people smell bad. Actually, I don't know. I'm not really around older people. That was a weird question. Do you even know my favorite number? I will not miss the snow. Eat the candy they offer. Anyway, yeah, gas lamp, beach, mount. Well, it doesn't take that long to get to some kind of mountain and stuff. And like I said, for me, concerts is a big one. I like having access to like a major city to where I can like see somebody if they come into town. Concerts is important to me if you haven't noticed. Anyway, Ben, that's huge. Of course, TwitchCon is going to move to Vegas the year that you move to San Diego. So, sorry about that, but that's okay. And if I need to, I can escape to Mexico. Yeah. That's one of my favorite parts of being in New York City, was living in Michigan. Basically guaranteed a tour stop for even the smallest artists, for sure. I'm gonna love you for all time. TwitchCon, B2B, EDC. I mean, that would be sick. Wait, EDC is not in October. I know it was the year after COVID, but it's not. It's not in October. No, it's in May. Okay, I was like, that would be quite the party. Yeah, well, honestly, this has kind of thrown me for a loop a little bit, because last year we threw an AliCoin party at TwitchCon where all of the AliCoin members got free drinks and free food, and so we're gonna do that again. But now I'm gonna have to find a place in Vegas to do it, which shouldn't be too hard. But if it was like EDC time, I'd be like, party at EDC, but that's probably pretty expensive. Yo, the housewife, happy anniversary. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, it lands on your birthday every year. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I went to one day of EDC last year, the first day. I don't know why we didn't stay. Because we went for Gareth Emery. He had his Laser Face or Laser City show. And then we met up with other people in Vegas. And they were like, come to EDC. Even though we didn't intend to go. So we wound up going for a day. Yeah. I was there for that. Wait, you went to Laserface? Or Laser... I keep calling it Laserface because that's what it used to be called. But now it's Laser City. What do you call a fish wearing a bow tie? Sophisticated. I'll never get tired of the jokes, Costa P. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. I have literally 3 events in Vegas this year, if it's true. FanFest, Evo, and TwitchCon. I'm telling you, man, like, so many things are in Vegas. I feel like this is why I should just move there. Laser City on the Thursday. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, so Greg Blaze 30 here is a new in my channel for the first time, and we were both at the Porter Robinson Red Rock show and also Laser City in Vegas on Thursday. Small world. Small world. What is FanFest? I don't really know what that is. Said I'd catch you if you fall. One time I told a joke and you said it on stream. My sister heard it and said, who the fuck sent her that awful joke? Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh, it's a Final Fantasy 14 convention. Okay. You added your birthday to the birthday bot. Excellent. Nice. A crazy coincidence, I guess I should sub. No pressure to sub. But that's really cool that we clearly have the same music taste. There's so many old people in Vegas. You'd fit in. Wow. Calling me old, Jacob. Thanks. That's fine. I would... There's got to be a decent amount of young people that live in Vegas, right? Okay. It's fine. I accept it. I'm excited for my 30s. I'm going to embrace them. We have a birthday bot. There is a birthday bot in the Red Dragonflight Discord, yes. And I just want to say, speaking of, I have 2 Discords. The Red Dragonflight one is the one that I've always had, but also the AliCoin Discord. Like, we have social hours, like, at least like once a month, where we just like hang out in Discord on voice call. If you want to like chat. We also do like little tournaments, like poker tournaments and stuff like that. So like, if you want to, you know, engage with the community on more than just my stream, it's an option. 30s what? No way, nope. You don't look away. Day over 20, Thief. Thank you, wifey. But yes, this year I'm 29. I turned 30 in November. So we can accept them once expect them once a month now. Yeah, I mean, the last social hour we did last week, and then Parkanian suggested next Tuesday or Thursday. So, yeah, it's really cool. The community's, you know, kind of coming up with their own things that they want to do. So Parkanian's really been the one with the social hours, and Bouncy Night's been doing the poker tournaments. So, yeah, it's really fun. You can't drink properly anymore, Panic. Honestly, and Greg decided to sub. Oh, thank you so much, Greg. I hope to run into you at a show at some point. If you ever do see me, don't, like, hesitate to come up and say hi, because that's really cool. I haven't been able to drink properly in a long time. I do have a glass of wine for my 7-year anniversary today. But yeah, just don't bounce back. It's like if I drink the previous day, I feel like shit the next day, and I want to just lay in bed and do nothing. So, however, we are going through our wine phase of life, and I'm able to have like a glass of wine at night with my meal and not feel terrible. So that's nice. But in terms of like drinking, I haven't, like, I barely do that. Oh yeah, it was changed. Yeah, but I realized that maybe having an individual command for it is a good idea, Nick, honestly. Bro, let's be real, the birthday bot is so broken. It seems broken. I need to fix it. Oh, and you said you might be in Vegas next month and in April. Wow. Yeah, well, my dad moved to Vegas. Like he's, I mean, I think he's doing a trial period with this job for like 6 months maybe, but he's like fully living there. So I don't know, there's a part of me that thinks that we'll wind up moving to Vegas at some point, but the old people are in Henderson. I mean, Henderson was an option. I feel like Henderson sounds kind of nice. So you know you're old when you get tired when you drink. Yeah, but I was like that when I was like 25, 24. I don't know. I think it's a tolerance thing. If you drink a lot, you're like able to hang a little bit longer. But because I don't really drink very much, then whenever I do, I get, you know. Henderson isn't bad, but it's so spread out. I think it's cool that they've got the lake over there, but I guess it is kind of drying up. Yeah. I like the Summerlin area. It's kind of nice, but who knows? I mean, I love my house here, and I've always just been someone that likes to look at real estate and move around. Like, I just rearrange my room for fun. So I feel like it's just kind of in my nature to like to move around, but generally speaking, I do love it here. So I don't know if we'll actually move. I mean, I'm sure we will someday, but I don't know how seriously, you know. Don't take what I'm saying too seriously, because I don't know when we'll move. Will there be a day that you retire from Hearthstone? I think so. Yeah. It's not eventually. I mean, I could see myself retiring from Hearthstone and then still playing it every once in a while. But yeah, there probably will come a day where I don't play it anymore. I don't know when that'll be, but I don't envision myself playing Hearthstone for, like, I don't know. I don't really foresee myself playing it for another decade, you know? I think I'll eventually move on to another game and make content in another area, but surprised it hasn't happened already. I do think people come in and they're like, Allie, you're still playing Hearthstone. I mean, look, I still have a lot of love for the game, and you know, a lot of love for the community that I've built around it. So I'm still playing it for now, but I'm very much like, you know, I don't know what's gonna happen with life. The older you get, and more you drink, the better your tolerance and the worse for your liver. True, I do care about my liver. Well, you should never get tired when you drink. Just stay off the bicycle and you will never get too tired, Allie. Is there a joke here with the bicycle and tires? Hold on. I don't know. I read that kind of fast. Yes, see, that's my problem with drinking is I do actually get tired. Like I tap out pretty soon. Like I guess after, I mean, there's like a good period of time where I'm like energetic, but I get pretty sleepy. Bum, 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 bum. I hear some women are maining pregnancy. I don't have the desire to have a child, at least right now. I don't know if I ever will. I mean, I'm 29 and I still don't want a kid, so maybe I'll change my mind, but haven't changed it so far, despite how many people that are like, you'll change your mind when you're older, and I'm like, well, I don't feel that way now, so. Will Nick find you another children's card game to play? Nick will be deemed with a task. Hey, he did send me, well, I knew about Parallel before Nick sent me the information about Parallel, but he did send it to me, and Parallel I'm excited to try out, so we'll see. I've always hated the pregnancy question. It always felt so intrusive to me. Yeah, I think it's a big you know, it's a big point in people's life, you know, to decide if they want to have children, and you know, I guess you don't know. And sometimes it's honestly hard to get pregnant too. So it's sort of yeah, you want to move forward with that question with sensitivity. Sometimes people are trying and they can't, you know. So it's but yeah, it is a big question, and it's definitely a personal thing. So my sister has a kid at 24 and I'm 29 and can't imagine. Yeah, I think everyone has got in different paths in life. I mean, my mom had me at 27, so I'm 2 years older than when she had me, which is really weird to think about. Bella won. Bella, I am finally playing Skyrim. Yes, on Friday. Whenever a question is like this, I just can't. Yeah. Well, I think it's a case by case thing. Like, I don't mind answering it, but I do leave it open to say, well, maybe I'll change my mind. So, I live in Utah. The pregnancy question is all we got when we get married. Yeah. I mean, I definitely get it from. I think I actually care less about answering it on stream because I'm just kind of being myself on stream. But when people ask it, like family members, it's like a little bit more pressure. Like, so. So, Allie, are you gonna go in blind, or am I gonna have some kind of feel about the game first? What should I do? How come you committed to Skyrim, Allie? Well, Bella bought Skyrim for me as a present a while ago. I don't know if I'm gonna finish the whole thing on stream, but I'm going to start playing it on Friday to give people who have wanted to see me play Skyrim some experience of watching me play it, and then perhaps it will be why now is what I meant. Because I have to do it at some point. I have to do it eventually, and I figured like I have to do something a little bit special for 7 years, so this is as good a time as any. And also there's not really like the period of time where there's not a new Hearthstone expansion, or like I feel like it might be a reasonable time period where it's like I might as well just do it now. So it's been hanging over my head. Bella comes in every once in a while and she's like, so when are you playing Skyrim? So I just need to get it over with. I didn't mean to stress you out. Oh, you didn't stress me out. I'm just, yeah. I've watched this blind playthrough from one YouTuber, and it's amazing to watch the first reactions without knowing anything about the game. Yeah, I would prefer not to know anything. Someone you trust needs to give you a list of quality of life mods. Yeah, see, Bella would be the person to do that for me, but she's in Portugal right now. Well, maybe she can just type it up for me. obviously that would be the natural solution. Someone would just tell me. I was just gonna get Bella to come in and do it for me, but yeah, it's Bella's favorite game, so. Oh, but do you know what this means? The deal was, oh, hello Bouncy Night, by the way. The deal was that as soon as I play Skyrim, Bella has to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, the show. So, when she gets home, I'm gonna give her a hard time about that. Great deal. That was the deal. I play Skyrim, she watches Avatar. I hear the movie is better. Jacob Bankman is a troll. Chat. It takes a little effort to mod Skyrim. Oh, cool. All right, then I'll just get her to, or I'll ask her what I should do. Iroh, best character of all time. Yeah. Honestly, I could watch it again because I only saw it for the first time when I was like 24. I didn't watch it when I was younger, and I loved it. So, and there were a few episodes that I skipped too because I watched it with somebody that our friend kind of gave us the filler. I mean, there's probably not that much filler, but there's probably a few episodes that are not significant to the overall story, and so we kind of skipped over those. I have watched the new HBO show The Last of Us, yes. HBO show, and I actually really like it. I'm not a zombie person. Like, I really never liked The Walking Dead. Zombies, like, of all the fantasy, just generally speaking, the apocalyptic or post-apocalyptic world category is just never been my jam. Like Hunger Games or Walking Dead or whatever it may be. Like, I like fantasy and science fiction a lot more than that. So, I was skeptical if I was gonna like The Last of Us, but I do like it. So. I like that they try to give it a scientific explanation kind of with the fungus thing. Yeah, the funny thing about that, though, is... So, for those of you that are interested in the fungi kingdom, like myself, you might have heard of Paul Stamets. By the way, you should watch Fantastic Fungi on Netflix. It's a great documentary. And Paul Stamets went to... Instagram and wrote a whole piece on this because he was like, I just finished watching the second episode of The Last of Us and I have two opinions. First, I'm a science fiction fan and I love weaving the creative elements of fungi into the narrative, but let's get real, cordyceps cannot infect humans, but all organisms must eat. Like, he went into this whole thing and he's like, Paul is a fungi, yeah. So you can look at his Instagram. So I do think that it's cool that they tried to make it... It's nice when the villain or like the issue is kind of a fleshed out idea as opposed to just like this ominous doom that like they don't really explain, but you just know to be scared of it, which like as much as I love Lord of the Rings, I feel like that's sort of how I feel about at least the movies. Like I read Two Towers, but I was like 9, so I don't really remember anything, but... like we just know Sauron's like evil, you know, or just like we just have to destroy the ring, where I feel like the explanation of like the psychology of the evil is lacking a little bit. But I mean, obviously Lord of the Rings is like favorite thing ever, so not hating on it. Anyway, my point is that it's cool that they tried to like explain it a little bit further rather than just like, ooh, be scared of this thing, you know. Cordyceps is a natural Viagra. Really? Yeah, I mean, shrooms are... They're so cool. I know. I really need to read the Silmarillion. I know. And there probably is a lot more to it. Like, and I'm fully acknowledging that. I just grew up watching the movies, like, repeatedly and loved them. And like I said, I don't know why I didn't go into the books a little bit more, but... Second, I'm not hating on Lord of the Rings. I'm not. You will not find, it was more an example of like, Zeke, Zeke, you're also a troll. The books go into much greater depth, and it makes you feel, if it makes you feel better. I really need to, but can you at least level with me in terms of the movies? It's not really gone into that much. Like we just know that Sauron's evil, you know, but I'm not hating on the movies either because the movies are fucking amazing. So it's like, I just want to get one thing straight here. After 7 years, you still get triggered though. Triggered is a strong word. Not to divide the chat, but if you had to choose between Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones, what would you choose? Oh. Game of Thrones isn't finished, so I don't know. I would say probably Lord of the Rings, but you're taking like, yeah, careful now. What a politician. Yeah, I mean, I would say that depending on what George does, okay? I mean, I really, really, really love Game of Thrones. But Lord of the Rings is just like a part of me as a human, as with many of us. Like, I mean, I saw the first movie when I was 8 in 2001, like around my birthday. Like, it's just, yeah. I don't know. It's hard. I take a side. I guess if I had to pick a side, I would pick Lord of the Rings. But I don't like the question. Just put it like that. Is Rings of Power worth watching? Yeah. Yeah. Yes and no. I don't know. Like I personally will I personally will watch it the second season because like I just feel obligated to watch it, but there were a lot of things that bothered me about it, but it's not like I didn't enjoy it in moments. That's all I'll just say. Great Porter song. Yeah, Sad Machine's so good. Sunk cost. It probably is a sunk cost fallacy, yeah. But I also just sort of like watching things for the cultural movement, like, and being able to hang. Like, I'm happy I caught up on The Last of Us now, because now I can understand all the tweets. The Wheel of Time is the thing about The Wheel of Time is that I kind of want to read the book, because The Wheel of Time is such a beloved book. And I think that's one that I would like to read before I watch it. Allie wants to be involved. Yes, I did watch White Lotus, and I loved it. Yeah, I liked season. I love Aubrey Plaza. She's just so great. But I enjoyed both seasons, and yeah, I'm so happy though because is his name Frank? In the most recent Last of Us season, not Ron Swanson. I didn't play the movie, so I don't remember all the names. But I was like, he looks familiar, okay? And Sneaky and Mason didn't get it. And I was like, I'm pretty sure that that's the dude from White Lotus. And I called it still. Yeah, The Wheel of Time has a show, yes. Joey Massey, happy 7 years, Allie. I have always loved your page, and I'm thankful for all the time you invested into your audience. That's a very nice message, Joey. Thank you for saying that and coming in. That warms my heart. Allie Wholesome, all the feels. Thank you. IMDb is your friend. I love IMDb. I had someone, his name was, I still remember his name. Ian, if you're there. Ian from IMDb. He worked at IMDb. He would come into my stream sometimes. I've just like always loved looking up actors and things like that. Anyway, I called it before looking it up on IMDb, but you better believe I was going to IMDb during that show. Books over show for Wheel of Time. That's what I've heard, and so I don't think I'll watch the show until I read the book. Also, happy 7 years. Congrats. Cheers. Thank you. Subsoder. Since White Lotus, I will not be able to stop myself whenever I'm in a resort. I will randomly start to pick people for the plot. Oh, like it's real. I mean, I don't people dying, probably not, but I've been on a couple nice vacations like that, and there's definitely it's a real show, like very much so. Like the people that you run into, like, yeah, you're gonna be like analyzing them for sure. I went to Hawaii like 4 years ago, and I was like, monk-ass, this is similar. Is your IMDb ratings list public? Oh, I don't actually do ratings. No, I don't. Wait, you can have a profile on IMDb? Okay, here I am talking about IMDb, and I don't use it. I just like using it, or I don't use it as a profile. I just, of course, what? Wait, what? You can make lists? All kinds of lists? I love lists. What are you talking about? I mean, I have the app on my phone. Which, by the way, IMDb changed their UI, though. They really did. They did something, and I don't like it. Like, I feel like it's been like this for a while now, so, like, maybe it's been a year or two, but I don't like the new system, at least on the browser page. I don't really use the app that much, even though I have it on my phone. Anyway, I will IMDb over Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, I just use it to look up actors because I find it fun to be like, oh, this person was in that thing or something. Hello, Shady Ghost. Thank you for the congrats as well. I think I just caused you to lose weeks of time after mentioning IMDb. You probably did. Make a list of your favorite stuff and share it with us sometimes. I am shocked that I didn't know this existed. To be fair, I never really I just use it to look, up information. But yeah, I'll have to do that now. That's super cool. All right, thank you for letting me know. You can order a Frappuccino on IMDb. What? You're trolling. Perhaps. Unless I have chat. I try. I stole the keys. It was in my purse. Mason, he's late, so he couldn't really stick around. Spotify for movies. And I do love Spotify. Here, I will show you. Actually, you can just go to my page, I suppose, but oh wait, I already have my thing captured here. Brilliant. What? Wait, why? Why is the thing, I don't understand. Why is the album art missing? I don't get it. Nice album cover. Is it because of the green screen? I turned the green screen off. Is it green? Hold on. Filters. Yeah, no, the chroma key. The chroma key is off. How weird. I wonder if it's because of Hearthstone deck tracker. Hold on. Nope. Because Hearthstone right now it's got Madion's the Prince, and it's like really fuchsia and blue. That's so weird. She about to drop an album. Okay, hold on. I take my Spotify things very, very seriously, and I only just discovered what was I gonna say? Folders. The folders have changed my life on Spotify. So you can see here, I've got This is my gems category. This is all my most recent Spotify playlist. I'm working on Agate right now. We already have 19 songs there. Colors was the old thing that I used for playlists, but then I ran out of colors, so we moved to gems. I've got my throwbacks, like I keep, my top songs and all the stuff. Not all of these playlists are public, but most of them are. Anyway, I take my playlist very seriously. So, yeah. DMCA just evolved to album covers. Yeah, what? Old Alley playlist, yeah. You can put folders inside folders too. Really? Okay, I'll have to go then. What would your album title be? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'd have to write some songs first. I've never thought about what I would call an album. Giving me like an existential crisis right now. Huh. Okay, I'll get back to you on that. Yo, Stately Raven, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I am the album art, yes. Old Alley. I have tried Magic Arena. Yes, I played a lot of MTGA, like 3, and 2019 was my MTGA year, where I played a lot. A lot of Magic, but I haven't really played much since, so. And 2020, both years. I played in a DreamHack event, which was fun. Bum, bum, bum. Whoever invented music deserves a cold pillow every night. Dude, music is the best. It's the best thing about being human. Okay, it's one of the best things about being human. And it's like, it's been a part of our history forever, you know? It's so cool. I mean, we're probably cavemen, you know, making beats with our hands. I feel like humanity and music are intrinsically linked. And if aliens did ever just like show up, I feel like our biggest contribution to the universe is music. Like one of our best contributions to the music or to the universe is music. Were your color-coded playlists made with moods in mind or just willy-nilly? Mostly willy-nilly. I just needed, I got tired of thinking of playlist names. But I think sometimes I was, like, usually what winds up happening is I'll discover a new song and then I'll go to add it to one of my old ones and I'm like, I already have 30 songs here. And so if that first song was a little bit more moodier or happier, then I might have picked the color associated. But there's not. But then after that, though, it's just like the music that I discover in that a couple months of my life. So I don't really, you know, only put slow songs in the blue playlist. I do have like Old Alley slow, but the gems and the colors were just like the phases of my life discovering as I go. But sometimes if a song is like really not the same vibe, like if it's a really slow acoustic song and the majority of music is electronic, I probably won't put it on my gems. And I'll put it into the Every Song You Ever Like playlist. So, yeah. Cold sheets and pillows is the best. Yeah, except when it's freezing outside. Making music is a universal human trait that goes back to at least 35,000 years ago. Explore the evidence for some of the world's earliest musical instruments. Yeah. And also, one of my favorite things to contemplate when I'm at a concert is, holy shit, humans have been doing this for like thousands of years. We've just gotten more advanced with the technology. Like, if I go to a music festival and there's lasers and, you know, this insane stage production and I'm just like dancing with other humans to music, there have absolutely been moments where I'm like, wah, like if you just zoinked me back 10,000 years ago, there were probably humans doing this exact same thing, just not with lasers. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you like music made specifically to represent colors in terms of concept album, check out the Deer Hunters color spectrum. All right, I will copy pasta that in a notepad and check it out. Music and food are a universal language. Also, yes, definitely music and food. But I think that there's something to say about humor sort of being universal too. I mean, humor can be more nuanced 100%. I mean, some people obviously don't find something funny that others do, but I feel like, I don't know, say you like, you know, maybe like the specifics of humor is not universal, but I feel like you could put two people in a room that do not speak the same language or have the same culture, and if one person just kind of like tripped in a funny way, like both could laugh. You know, there's something to say about humor being intrinsic to humans as well. 10,000. Humor is appreciated at different scales, but the expectation subversion of it definitely is something more anyone can pick up on. Yeah. Physical comedy. Yeah, like I think more like physical comedy, like if is maybe a little bit more universal. Me and Allie share a brain cell. Just one. Is it ever really freezing over there? I mean, I've said this before, but I feel like if it's really, really cold outside up in the north, you put the heater on, you know, or you have some kind of heating system, but we just don't turn the heater on here. So the other day it was like a low of 38 at night, 38 degrees Fahrenheit, and the house was fucking cold because I didn't put the heater on. Do I need to hit a certain level in Snap for you to get Buc-ee's? No, Synagogue. Thank you for using my link, though. That's really cool. Like I said, they can see who used my link to download something on the back end, so that makes me look good, and you know, hopefully, will make them want to work with me in the future. But it isn't like there are certain sponsorships that streamers take that are like hit a level, you know, to get extra or whatever, and this is not one of those. So just enjoy the game if you're having fun with it in your own time. Is your Spotify name also Ali Straza? It is, but it's with an S here. You can type the Spotify command and it'll take you to the I get very excited when people follow me on Spotify. Like, I understand that it's not really it's not really like a platform that I can like make integrate into my career very much, but I have 1,434 followers on Spotify, and I'm very proud of that. So, you do follow me on Spotify, thank you. A professor of mine is working on a paper on how laughter originated as a way of connecting people, used to show one's place within the group. Exactly. Yeah, there's something... Yeah, when you exchange humor and laughter with another person, it's really... I feel like it's really special, and it bonds people. So... You guys probably don't have good insulation either. I think that doesn't insulation also kind of keep things colder though? Like if insulation, if you've got the heat on, then the insulation would keep it warmer. But if it was really cold, like it could also, yeah, it would keep it cold. I think we do have some extra level of insulation in this house. But anyway, like at night, eventually I cave and turn the heater on, but I try to avoid it if possible. It's like Advil. I'll try to push through my headache and not take the Advil if I can help it. Same thing with the heat. I don't know, it's kind of expensive to heat the house, you know? So I try to push through it if I can. But everyone's, like, if I can't sleep because I'm too cold. And Mason steals the covers. He is the cover stealer. And honestly, Willow steals them too. So I'm, like, always, like, on the edge of the bed. Like, without covers. Anyway, it's fine. I'm now following on Spotify. I've been looking for a new source of music inspiration. Well, thanks, Dan, for following me. Good insulation will keep your home cooler in the summer and warmer in the winter. Yeah. Grab an oversized blanket. Yes, I have a weighted blanket, but the problem with the weighted blanket is it's not that wide, and that's why it gets stolen. Because Willow is strong. How does the cat steal the covers? Well, I wouldn't say Willow steals the covers. The problem is that, okay, if this is the bed, Willow, this is my spot. Willow, like, is literally lays in my spot. So I have to move my body to the very edge and, like, kind of curl myself around her. Because obviously disturbing her and moving her is not an option. So I'm always, like, pushed to the very, very edge of the bed. And because the blanket isn't large enough, then I'm left with usually just, like, the sheet and one of the blankets. And the weighted blanket is, like, more on Willow than it is on me. Willow steals the bed. Got it. Yeah, no, Willow and I sleep, like, back to back. It's very cute. I mean, cats love warmth, but, like, I fall asleep with Willow touching my back. It's very sweet. Your hands are your bed. Well, no, I was trying to give you the outline of the bed. I honestly could probably pull out MS Paint. But you want to know what's kind of fucked up? Is that Ty has taken Poe's spot. While my sister is in Portugal for 2 months, Ty has basically taken Poe's spot on the bed. I know. It's fucked up. Man, I haven't used MS Paint in a really long time. Okay, so observe. This is the bed. Got Mason chilling over here. And then the kitty is in my spot right over here. Okay, that's Willow. The bed proportion. Okay, there's not this much space. And then I have to morph my body around the cat. And because Mason flips with the blanket, okay, by the time the blanket is like here, okay, hold on. I would say that the blanket winds up going to about this area, okay, maybe even a little bit on Willow, and I'm left with just the sheet. And then you've got Ty over here. And then oh, that's a human. Shit. Okay. Ty's over here. And then sometimes Poe's over here. And occasionally you've got Mika, the dog, over here. Okay. All right. There you go. That's my demonstration of the sleeping arrangement. Deity-sized bed. It is a king-size bed, but it's like a normal king. The biggest bed in the world. Boot Mason out of the bed, problem solved. No. Looks like that's truly the Picasso of our day. You need one of those huge blankets. He pees on Willow. Did I say? Oh, the yellow? No. That's the blanket, where, like, the line of the blanket would go. She's an artist, too. God damn. Willow to scale. LOL, that's funny. Stop streaming now and become an artist. Hey, I'm actually, well, okay, I'm not really that great of an artist, but I can do Bob Ross paintings because I can follow instructions, but that's about it. That's the most amount of P acceptable. But yeah, and nobody else is the problem but Willow. If she just didn't take up my spot on the bed, then we wouldn't have an issue. But I just feel so bad, like, booting her. I am the pushover parent when it comes to the cats. So, Bob Ross stream one. Oh, it's been a minute since I've done a Bob Ross, hasn't it? The Willow pillow. I have, like, used her as a pillow before. Yes. Oh, yeah, all right. I'll do another Bob Ross sometime soon here. Bella needs to do one. And I was just going to give her my room and she can stream from my room. Brawl has been a struggle today. Everyone playing Frozen Death Knight and just freezing my board. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was just going to play some ladder. Have I considered sleeping under the bed? We have a bed frame that is like locks off getting underneath the bed, which I don't really recommend. It might look nice, but I feel like there's something to say about storage, like under the bed. It's nice to put shit under the bed, so it's like wasted space. And that was so aggressive, Solo. Jesus. Okay. Anyway, and then also the cats hide underneath the bed. Like, they can get back underneath it, and then I can't get them. So, anyway. I can't believe I missed most of the 7 years. What are you talking about, man? You've been here for most of those years. Wait, so Willow is occupying your spot when you go to bed. Does she run to the bed before you and take her spot when she sees you already getting ready to sleep? Willow... About 40% of Willow's life is on the bed. So she's already there when I'm going to sleep. And she has deemed my spot as her spot. So I work around her. So really it's more her spot than it is my spot at this point. But Solo boy, that he's Solo boy for a reason. At least he's owning it with Willow takes up about 40% of the bed too. No, guys, don't fat shame Willow. I don't know where she is, but I have a big black cat, and she is my kitty. Yeah, cats own you, no other way around. Honestly, look, it's sometimes I move her if I really can't sleep, but I don't know. This is why I shouldn't be an actual parent, because I am not, like, I'm just not disciplined. Like, Ty, I let him outside all the time now. She's probably eating. No, she's not eating. She's probably sleeping in bed. You're the one who drew her that big in the picture. Anyway, thanks, Biggest Dickus. See, that's another person that changed their name. Your name used to be Biggest Dickus. And now it's Dumbest Maximus. Same theme. See, I do remember when people changed their names. And I often refer to people as their older names. Just because it's a little bit easier for my brain. I thought it was a potato with... It does kind of look like a potato with ears, let's be honest. Wait, you can change your name on Twitch. I think so, yeah. You want to see the Willow? All right, because we're talking about her so much, let me see if I can find her. have brought. Can you look into the camera, Willow? No, no, no. Look at. Don't lick me. Look into the camera. He is a baby panther. We were talking about you so much, Willow, and how you take up my spot in the bed. Biggest kitties, yes. This is Willow. She is my baby. We rescued her from the wild. She had splayed legs, so she couldn't walk. And we rescued her. She was like 3 weeks old. My mom tied her legs together with gauze tape, or swimmer syndrome. And she actually was able to walk, but that means she can't jump. Like, she can hop, but she can't really jump like a normal cat. So, if it wasn't for her having messed up legs, I don't think we ever would have, I don't think I ever would have had her. Willow is perfect. She's too much of a panther queen to do anything that is asked, of course. So, and then she was kind of a psycho kitty. So we've realized that she needed a friend. And then that's when Nicolina, you watch Hearthstone and Battlegrounds, Nicolina, another streamer, and my friend, she had kittens around the same time that Willow, that we got Willow. And so she flew all the way from Florida to California with Poe. And that is how we got Poe. So that's the story of my cats. Nicolina is how I ended up on your channel. No way, really? Yeah, so Nicolina's cats had kittens. And yeah, we took Poe. Kitty is doing ASMR with the mic. Oh, she has like a super, super loud purr. Jealous of your bond with your cat, able to pick it up and move it around and it's not uncomfortable. Did you have a strategy in mind when you raised them? No, not really. I mean, kittens in particular, like the sooner you get them socialized, like once cats are feral, it's pretty hard to, you know, make them comfortable. But I think I just had Willow when she was so young. Like normally you don't adopt a cat until they're, is it 8 weeks or 12 weeks? Might be 12 weeks. So, I mean, we literally rescued her and we had to feed her from a bottle. Because we just thought she would have died. But that also means that she has really bad separation anxiety. Like, she's got some trauma. So, yeah, she was probably 3 weeks old that we took her from the mom. And because of that, she has really severe attachment anxiety to me. So, she's a great cat, but it's definitely difficult. But yeah, like Ty, for example, Ty doesn't really like to be held. So I think it just kind of depends on the cat and how much you socialize them and get them comfortable with picking them up when they're young. I feel like Florida has an abundance of rescue cats. That's where I got mine too. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like there's just cats everywhere that need to be rescued. Like, so many kitties that need homes. So you are going to get a cat. And cats are cats, you know? Any kitty at the shelter is as good as the next, you know? So they need homes. This playlist has been fire. Thank you. Thank you. You said you like this song? Slander? Yeah, I mean, I love electronic music. So, wait, which playlist am I playing right now? Oh, I'm playing my electronic master list. That's why. I was gonna say, a lot of EDM was on this list, and sometimes I play my Every Song You've Ever Liked, which has other genres, but yeah, this is I only just started this playlist like a month ago, though. I'm still adding to it. Cats are cats, quick math. Yep, story checks out.